So people are bitching every day about the WWE product, and I get it. I get it. Everybody loves the Attitude Era. Well, the Attitude Era is gone. Get over it. It's done with. It's not coming back. You bitch about John Cena. You bitch about Randy Orton. You bitch about, these guys in the WWE that have really were the guys in the last 10, 12 years that kept the WWE, you know, on a good path. They're dying out. Their careers are winding down. Orton takes time off. Orton has done movies. He got married. John Cena, he does TV shows. He does morning shows. He does late night shows. He does movies. He's literally a part timer in the WWE, and people say, "Good riddance, be gone," you know. But then they bitch that the product is bad. You say you're tired of seeing Cena, you're tired of seeing Orton, so you don't see him that much, and you still complain. You have a new generation of stars here. You have the Seth Rollins, you have the Roman Reigns, you have the Finn Balor's, you have guys that have already been established, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. Um, you got a newly arranged gimmick in Bray Wyatt, which has been around for a number of years. You got Dean Ambrose. You have a number of young stars, like you have the Baron Corbins, you have Big Cash, you have Enzo, um, and the list will go on. You still complain. Uh, the women's the women's division now is more towards wrestling than what it used to be. Let's face it, the diva division was more towards the looks. Let's face it, they had bra and panty matches. They had jello matches, pillow fights, you know, swimsuit contests. Now you don't have that. It's totally changed. You have more women in there that really are talented and really can wrestle. People aren't happy. I mean, no matter what you do, people aren't going to be satisfied. I mean, I critique the product all the time, and I really do. Um, Only it's not about the stars that they have, because the stars that they have can make the product great again. It's the the problem I have is in the booking and the creative team. It's them that have ruined everything because they sort of know what the fans would like to see. So why not gel towards the fans? Why not give the fans what they want every now and then? But instead, like with the Universal title, you have Brock Lesnar holding the belt, much like he did when he held the WWE title, and he's he's gone. He's absent. And WWE thinks fans are really happy that we're okay with that. No, we're not. We really aren't. And then they're saying, well, what this does is it puts more emphasis on the lower belts like the IC belt or the United States Championship belt. That's a bunch of bull. They put the belt on Lesnar for the fact that he re-signed a contract and that was part of the stipulation. And the WWE knows whenever he's around, he's a draw. But that's the issue. It's whenever he's around. And there's been times he's been around for a little bit longer than most people thought he would, but then he makes up for it later on. So, like now, just much like a few years back when he had the title, he was gone, and he was gone, and he was gone. I don't care about Lesnar. Give this title to someone that's working day in and day out that fans want to see. Yeah, do you want to see Lesnar? Sure you do when he's gone for a number of months. But you know something? He comes back, and then you realize, well, why did I even care about Lesnar coming back? The man can't wrestle. All he can do is toss somebody around in the ring. And if it wasn't for the fact that his opponent carried the matches would totally, literally suck. Bottom line, it you know these are the reasons why, excuse me, These are the reasons why I, you know, I critique. But wrestling is changed just like we've changed. We grow up, we get older, we get grayer, we lose hair, we lose eyesight, we gain weight. It's the same in anything else. Wrestling grows up, it has its good times. It can't be great forever. And that's the bottom line. Am I happy with what they do all the time? No. No. I'm really not. Um, the talk about Samoa Joe winning the Fatal 5-Way, a lot of people were pissed off. They wanted Finn Balor or they wanted Seth Rollins. Nobody wanted Roman Reigns because everybody hates Roman Reigns, and why is beyond me. Nobody really talked much about Bray Wyatt. Um, and Samoa Joe. He was the perfect fit for a match with Brock Lesnar. And let's face it, whoever won that match wasn't going to win at Great Balls of Fire. Because that is a match before SummerSlam. And there's no way in hell Lesnar's losing that belt before SummerSlam. If he is to lose it, it will be at SummerSlam. So if the person who, if indeed he does defeat him, will be remembered as winning that first big match at SummerSlam against Brock Lesnar. Samoa Joe, there's no way he's going to win at Great Ball of Fire. Come on, be serious. Anybody thinks he's going to win at Great Balls of Fire, you're crazy. Ain't gonna happen. Now, when I talk about like the women, because in the older days it was divas, they were lookers, everybody loved to see the girls because they dress very scantily and everything else. Nowadays, they're still very attractive, but they're more in tune in really wrestling in the ring. And maybe a lot of people don't like that. I myself like it both ways, to be honest with you. I do like the women today in wrestling. As everybody knows, I'm a big Alexa Bliss fan. She's like, what, 25? She's on top of the world right now. She's even bigger than Charlotte. This is how big she is now. She's bigger than Charlotte. And Charlotte was, prior to that, being the biggest thing as far as the females go in the WWE. And before that, we had Paige. But we all know about Paige's escapades, which sort of like totally destroyed her career. So, the product isn't going to be the way we want it. The WWE does not make the stars like they used to in the days of making The Undertaker or The Rock or Triple H. It's all in creative, it's all in the writing, it's all in the booking. If anybody's to blame, it's on them. And yes, it is PG. I do understand that, but you can really get close to that fine line and still put out a great show. But after a while, here in the WWE, which is one of their biggest problems, is they have a habit of facing each other way too often. I mentioned this in another video about Neville and Austin Aries way too often. John Cena, AJ Styles, way too often. They like to stretch these feuds out to like 3 or 4 months at times, which is totally ridiculous. When it comes to a title, for an example, on SmackDown Live, when Becky Lynch had the inaugurated SmackDown Live Women's Championship, and she lost it to Alexa Bliss. After Alexa got it, Becky had 3 or 4 attempts to win that belt. Now, you lose the first time on your rematch, okay, maybe there's another situation, you get another shot. But after twice, it should be done. Nobody should get 4 or 5 times at a title after they've been beaten 4 times. Seriously. This is a big problem in the WWE. And maybe that's part of the reason why fans are really having issues with the WWE. I don't know. But it happens in any wrestling promotion. What little wrestling promotions we do have left. We still have Ring of Honor, we still have Impact Wrestling, and we still have the minor promotions. Well, I guess we can call Impact and Ring of Honor minor promotions because WWE is solely at the top on their own. But you know something? When it all comes down to it, they're not much better than anybody else at the end of the day. But you're a WWE fan, you're going to say they are. And that's how it is. So, with all that being said, this is the Iceman, on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. And it is a Tuesday. It is the 6th. The 6th of June already. So it goes on, babe. Maybe we'll have a hangout tonight. Who knows? I know I'm going to watch SmackDown Live tonight. I want to check it out. But we'll see. Peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great, great day.